live. Actually, I was live earlier. If you were in here before, you realize that the network actually just misbehaved. So I don't know. I just had to start all over again. So you're welcome. So if this is where I'm going to be telling you and showing you how to make money from your knowledge. Well, you must have noticed that I have a couple of content or a lot of content on this channel that is showing how to make money online, and maybe from transcription, from proofreading, and some other micro jobs. Now, that is what they are. Most of them are micro jobs. Most of them are micro works. And actually, and when we say they are micro jobs, they are jobs that don't that you do as a side hustle. You know what I'll say? That jobs you do as a side hustle, and it also helps you to make quick money. That's like, I need money now. Okay, you can go online, do one or two jobs, and get money for a pressing need. However, when we want to talk about monetizing your knowledge, it's what you already know. Now, I don't want you to start criticizing yourself that what do I know? What I know is not sellable. Forget about whether it's sellable. Do you know something? Do you know something? As long as you know something, it can be monetized. I mean, absolutely anything can be monetized. But just come along with me, because I will still be showing you in details. I'm showing you details of how that is even possible. Now, today, our topic is monetizing your knowledge. How you can make at least 100K from monetizing your knowledge. Now, when you talk about monetizing your knowledge, you can monetize your knowledge in different form. First, as an employee, you're employed because you know something and probably know how to do something. Number two, you're also employed. You can also monetize your knowledge by offering it as a service. You offer to do something. So that's like an exchange of money for your time and your efforts. And that's just like the other works I was talking about, I talk about online. You exchange your efforts for money. But the third way you can actually monetize your knowledge is as digital assets, in the form of digital assets. What are digital assets? These are products that are in the digital form, can be consumed in a digital form. Most of the time, they are knowledge products. So that's what I want to be focusing on today. Now, before I talk more on that, I want to tell you one of the reasons or why I love that type or that form of earning money or monetizing knowledge. Number one is the fact that, did I remember to say that in the course of this training, I'm going to be giving a freebie. I'm going to bring a freebie. That means I'm going to be giving my book. I have a book, How to Monetize Your Knowledge and Grow Rich. I'm going to be giving that book for free to one person. So as we go along, we'll get to that point where I will do that freebie. So be here, not only be here, feel free to invite your friends and see. We're on the Unique Success Coach YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, I want you to subscribe. Don't worry, it's going to be loaded. I'm going to try to make sure that this is short. It's not going to be so long, but you take something out of this, especially if you've never known how to monetize your knowledge. Now, number one, I said, okay, I was saying something about why I like it. I like it because you put the effort, once and reap the benefits like forever. Yes, you put the effort once and you reap the benefit almost like forever. And why I'm saying that is that digital assets are something that, let's say, okay, example of digital assets could include your webinar, could include your online video training. It could also include your books, ebooks, and also courses. Those are the things. Those are part of the things you get as digital assets. Now, guess what? If I hold a webinar, like for example, I'm talking to you on YouTube, I'm trying to say one or two things, but imagine that I'm giving this webinar, maybe on Zoom, and people have paid for it. They've come to listen to me. Now that's an effort I'm putting. People are coming to listen to me. Then when I am done and they are done listening to me, I package my webinar and host it on a platform and then sell it. As I host it on a platform and get it known, guess what? Somebody else that didn't get the webinar while I sold it the first time when I was live can always buy it. The person say, oh, how to make 100K monetizing my knowledge? Wow, I want it. And just click pam, 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 and buy it from wherever it is they see it, maybe on the store. It might be around 12 midnight. I mean, I've bought things on people's store around that time, you know. And people have even paid for things like that, and just landed in my group, with the training group like that, and I just woke up and realized that wow, somebody has registered. You know, somebody has registered, and you know, for my training. So I've done the work once, talking, you know. But imagine having to talk every now and then. Even if you have to talk every now and then, you promote it every now and then. No, now. So that's what we do. You package your webinar as a digital asset. Now, it's an asset. What's an asset? An asset is something that puts money into your pockets. So this is now in a digital form. It's not a physical form. The good thing about digital asset is that it can always be there. Someone from another nation can buy it. Somebody from, you know, someone you don't even know from anywhere can patronize you. You can be sleeping and money is coming into your account. It is indeed a very, very, very beautiful thing to behold. So do the work once and earn from it continuously. That is the beauty of having that's the beauty of having digital assets. And when you monetize your knowledge in that form, you cannot stop how much. Like I said, webinars, ebook, courses, and what else again? What's the last one? Video trainings. They are all part of you how you can make that 100K. I know you'll be wondering, she said 100K. How can I make 100K from this? Let's give an example. Let's assume someone is 5K. That's 5,000. And you want to make 100K. Let's do the calculations. You want to make 100K, 50 pieces of that product. So let's say maybe it's an ebook. Yes, your ebook can range from 1K to 5K. Maybe it's an ebook, or that's 5,000 naira. To earn 100K, you need 20 pieces. Now, let's us assume, to be very conservative, that you want to end this in a month. It's very possible. Then by the time you divide it by 4 weeks, you have, what do we have? We have 5. So that means in a week, you just need to sell only 5 pieces. Now, guess what? Is that not doable? Is that not possible? It's very, very possible. Now, if you think it's possible, I want you to drop in the comment section and yes, tell me, yes, it's doable. Tell me, yes, it is doable. Yeah. So it is indeed doable. It is possible. That's what I mean by doable. That means it's something that is possible. Now, if your webinar is 5K, you have 20 pieces, and then in a week, that means even less than 1 in a day for the week. Now, guess what? Don't worry. This happens when you position your products rightly online. You can sell more than 1 a day. More. Yes, I'll tell you that from experience. You can sell more than 1 in a day. So you can see that earning 100K is not even a big deal. That's 5K. Now, what about if you have online courses? Online courses actually cost even much more than that. You get my point now. So those are one of the things we are talking about. And now that we're talking about ebook, I think this is what we're going to do. The first person to drop okay, I'll still keep talking, but the first person to make a comment, see, just drop ebook. Yes, ebook. Just drop ebook. Now I'm going to be picking somebody that is watching this live, and somebody who is not watching this live will be the first person to drop ebook. You know, during the live session, the whatever it just keeps going, and you might not even show when you replay. So during the replay, if you're watching it and you watch these points, that's what I'm going to be rewarding you with, being the first person that will watch it as a replay. If you drop the word ebook, that's EBOOK, in the comment section, you'll be getting my book, Monetize Your Knowledge, for free. Yay! Am I not generous? I am. I am generous. I am generous. Actually, that book actually is worth 5,000 naira. Even when I launched and I gave it at a discount, it was 2,500. So I didn't go anything, later. So that's like $10. It's worth $10, and I've never gone below $5 but this time I'll be giving it to somebody for free. Now we're talking about ebooks. Guess what? Ebooks are one of the easiest thing you can, what's the word I'll use? Ebook is one of the easiest thing you can produce. See, you can produce an ebook within 30 minutes. Exactly. You can produce an ebook within 30 minutes. And you can also produce an ebook even if you do not like writing. That's one thing I love about, that's one of the things I love about the ebook. That one I like about it. It is very, very easy. It is very, very easy. Okay, let me see comments. It's very, very easy to produce. Let me just give you an example. There are two ways. Okay, I'll be showing us I'll tell about 2 ways. Let's say 2 ways. Okay, 3 ways on how you can produce an ebook. Number 1, go on Microsoft Word. Go on Microsoft Word, and you have 2 options: either to pick a template. You can pick a template if you know how to do Microsoft Word, there are different templates, so you can book a book template there. Then put in your title. You see that template, will show you title, subtitle. Just type in the title you want to put in there and put it there. Next thing you want to do is to just type all you want to talk about. Of course, I believe you already have what you want to talk about. You put it in bullet points. That's your content. That will be your table of contents. Then you start typing on each one. By the time you're done typing about whatever it is you want to type, you want to type about, what you now need to do is now you save it. When you save it, you convert it to PDF. Now, if you have a PDF converter, you can do that. But if you don't have a PDF converter, one thing you can do is to go online. And all the things I explained in my book, I gave all the detailed explanation. In fact, I even gave an explanation of what you can do if you don't like writing. But don't worry, I will say it here. So you simply go online and convert Word to PDF, upload the document, and then before you know what's happening, it has downloaded as a PDF. Guess what? Your book is ready. That's the simplest, easiest way you can produce an ebook. Another way you can produce an ebook is to use Canva. Yeah, that's the name of the software. You can use Canva. Now this one you can even do it on your phone. Use Canva. Or if you're using a PC or a laptop, just go to canva.com. Canva.com. I'll try when this live is over. I'll try and put the link to all these sites there. Canva.com. Just go there. There are different templates, like for example, we have ebooks. So just look for an ebook. Click on it. When you click on it, what you now need to do is you now begin to just change things. If there's a picture there, you want to change the picture, you have a picture, just click on it and change the picture. Then type in where the word should be, and then publish it. You usually recommend to publish at PDF prints, and you publish it out. Now, why Canva is beautiful is that it's more colorful. Yes, it's more colorful. It's already has the dimension of a book and everything like that, and it's straightforward. So most of the time, Canva, my first book, I think I did it on Word. I've produced many books on Word. I did it on Word. And then the next one I did using Google Docs because I didn't want to really type. So I used Google Docs. I used the speech to text option there. As I clicked it, all I just did was I just kept talking. For example, everything I'm saying here, if I have a system close to me here or even my phone and I click the speech to text, everything I'm saying will be converted to text. Then I can gradually sit down and read it and make my corrections. So you can see that is really, really awesome. It's indeed awesome. I'm telling you, it's really, really awesome. So that's on one side. Now, I've told you how to make ebooks 3 different ways. So like say if that's I told you type. But if you don't like typing, there are apps. You can go to your Play Store or your Apple Store and download speech to text apps. You get them. Google Docs itself has that feature. So you can also use that. So when you use that and you talk about, it will come as a form of a text. You can copy it and put it into Canva or put it into your Word document. You can see it's really easy. It's super easy. So most ebooks are sold as PDFs. Now, when you already have it, there are platforms apart from normal the Amazon that we know is for that people publish their books on. There are other platforms you can upload it that you can sell to people normally around. That's very easy to set up. You can set up a store on Stellar or you can set up a store on Paystack. Very, 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 very easy. Very, very easy. So one thing is this. If you are getting this as a replay and you don't get to win, because I need to put everything on ground, because not everybody's going to be here, and you don't get to, what's the word I'll use now? If you don't get to have the ebook for free, maybe you are not the first person to drop the word ebook, I can't get ebook for free, I have something else for you. Remember I told you that it's worth 5,000. It's that's 5,000 in Naira, but that is $10. 50% discount, which is 2,005, and that's $5. Well, guess what? This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to drop in the link to join my Facebook virtual group. That is, it's a more close community where we can talk heart to heart. If you join in there, you would be given a code which you use to download the book only for $2, and that's 1,000 Naira. I think I'm nice. Yeah, I'm nice. I think that's nice enough. The truth is this, it's a book that really helps people. People have these are things that the systems there are proven. Everything you need to monetize, to productize your knowledge, you would find in that book. You'll find in that book, and it addresses so much, even to being able to, if you have questions and have doubts, it also addresses your doubts and gives you the confidence. When people read it, they get a confidence. Those that are always stalling, they get a confidence to move forward and do just according to what is written there. So if you don't get the free ebook, you don't get the free ebook, the thing is this, okay, one of the things you can do, okay, for whoever drops the ebook, especially when I'm done with the live, I will reply you anyway. I'll reply you. That's the thing. I'll reply you. But all the same, you can still reach me at uniquesuccesscode@gmail.com. You can reach me there. So, let's continue. I was saying something about, okay, I've told you how to get an ebook done. That is, you can see it's just very straightforward. But the next question I want us to address is, what can be monetized? What can I monetize? What is it that can be monetized? You can monetize any knowledge, and I mean any knowledge. However, from research, especially in this part of the world, it is noticed that there are three core aspects that makes people money quickly, and that is the money niche, the health niche, and the relationship niche. People all want to know how to handle their relationship, and romantic part, all those things, sexual health, so the health, relationship, and money making. Everybody wants to know how to make money online. Yes, I'm talking about making money from your knowledge. Now, making money from your knowledge is one thing. Making money from making money from your knowledge is one thing. Making money from micro, people will willingly pay if you have good content. However, from my experience and for what I've seen people talk about, and Nigeria, and this is Nigeria that we speak English, but I've seen people, not just one person, classes on how to speak, that's on diction, how to speak properly, how to have the right pronunciation, how to remove your mother tongue, from your English. And people are really paying. Except that, I mean, I'm like, I'm not saying that it's people are paying something up to 50K for such courses. And you're wondering, wow, somebody do that, right? What people will, I'm telling you, you will pay for what is important to you. You pay for what's important to you. So that is one aspect. I also know, I personally, I will make money on how to make Zobo. How to make Zobo. I mean, that sounds, like, are you serious? I mean, yeah, I'm serious. So I was going to make Zobo. I'll be making Zobo. Everybody tends to make Zobo in their homes, right? But I noticed that when I make Zobo and people come to taste it, they are all going, wow, 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 wow about it. One of my in-laws practically said when he went back, was like, man, say that Zobo, you're going to make it. The wife tried making it and it didn't come out right. So when it came during Christmas and they're like, this Zobo, you really just have to tell us what you do about it. Everybody, that's Zobo. Imagine we buy soft drinks and we have Zobo, and people prefer to take, anti-shins Zobo rather than the soft drink. So these days, I mean, well, in the days when Zobo were very, very cheap, and if in case you don't know what Zobo is hibiscus flower or hibiscus leaf. Yeah. So I knew that I could make varieties. I make varieties, not the usual. I don't say just pineapple or fruit. No, I do varieties different. Some are even health, good to the health. So I then decided to, well, let me teach it. I just threw it out. Of course, I did that even just when I was having this a particular cohort of my Monetize Your Knowledge coaching group. So as they were coming in, and I already told them anything can be monetized, I decided to go as an example again. I've been monetizable. I just told myself, what is the most ridiculous thing I can ever, advertise for people to come and learn? It's okay, Zobo. Zobo is common. Anybody can cook Zobo, so to speak. So I'm like, let's see. Well, will somebody really want to learn how to make Zobo? I knew I had a good recipe. I wasn't going to give them trash anyway. And so I publicized it, I advertised it. I didn't even put too much effort, just within a day or two. Advertised, it was up to 2 days, maybe 1 day or 1.5 day. But maximum 2 days, I advertised it. And people showed up. Of course, many people show up. Then those who paid for the training, and guess what, just like in case you're here and you want to learn how to make all this, the Zobo cocktail, don't worry, just tell me, right, Zobo. I will give you the link. The videos are already there. You just access it. So what am I trying to say? Now that's sweet for me because, okay, not everybody that indicated interest made their payments when advertised for it. But other people came back and like, that Zobo training, is it still on? Oh, it's on. Yes, it's on. It's evergreen. I mean, the trainings are there. So, yeah, they simply paid in the money and they got the training without me having to do the training all over again. Good thing for me is that I made that training while I was actually making the Zobo for myself. So that's it. I made the training I was going to do. I said, I want to make Zobo now, okay? And I want to use it as a training, okay? And so I recorded all the processes. And it's been awesome. So how am I giving all these examples? I'm just trying to tell you that it is possible, it is easy, it's doable, it is something that you can do. And you should think of doing it. Yeah. So that's that. So let's see what else. Okay, I mentioned that I monetize Zobo. I'm talking about my own personal. I have monetized skincare. I've organized, that was my first training. While I did it on the online space, but of course, that's why it's good to have a coach to guide you. I didn't have a coach, I didn't find a coach as at that time. I didn't find a coach who could guide me. So all I just was like, let me start. I was during the COVID lockdown. Like, I want to be able to, do something online. I want to be able to make money from my knowledge, And I was like, of course, even for the skincare then, I already had about 10 years knowledge in natural and organic skincare. So I was like, even at that, I was still scared that would anybody really want to learn this or pay for it. I decided not to, I didn't even do paid ads at all. I just, all the people that I've met online, during the lockdown, I was just at home, so joining groups, learning trainings, and just kept connecting and networking. And I networked with people, and even people that do not even know me willingly paid. and I trained them. I did the training live on, on WhatsApp. But guess what? If I had a coach, I would have done it different. I would have done the training in a way that it's possible to now. I now have to start restructuring it so that it can become a digital asset. I did it digitally. I did it online, but it wasn't an asset because I couldn't keep, except I come and do the training again. I did a couple of trainings. I did the same thing over and over again. But later I realized that even if you're training, you also want to train by text alone, there is still a way to automate it so that it can be recurring. You don't have to keep doing the training again and again. There are ways to also do that. Anyway, in case you want to know it, drop in the comment section and tell me, Dr. Sheon, Dr. Oluwaseun, tell me how to automate my text training, and I would tell you how to do that. So people who have monetized how to cook, bottom line is, even people have monetized, people pay heavily for how to train that. I even have paid for it, how to develop your child. Even though I knew it, but I saw something like, I want to know as much as possible how to develop the motor skills of your baby, how to discolor, how to build, the skills of your baby. I went ahead. I wanted to know. There are many things we don't know. People think it's easy. You can ask people up and down, but you want somebody who has taken his time or her time to put it in something that is consumable. That is it. And so, if monetizing knowledge is something you are interested in, guess what? Whoops! I am here to help you. Yes, I'm here to help you, and you can enroll for the next quarter of the Monetize Your Knowledge coaching. Yes, it's going to be 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks, and guess what? You start earning within that 5 weeks. You will start earning within that 5 weeks. As long as, I don't like to give people courses and try to want to coach people, and people don't want to do it. Just follow what I say, and guess what? You will get the results. You will definitely get the result. So I'm going to be helping you how to package it, your knowledge. Every knowledge have the best avenue for it to be productized or to be packaged into. Not all knowledge will do well as a course. Not all knowledge will do well as an ebook, or as a webinar. So that is one thing you want to be able to also know. Then you want to tell yourself, what are my customer avatar? Who will buy from me? That is why it doesn't matter what knowledge you have. There are those waiting to buy from you, and there's a way to know them. There's a way to know where they are. There's a way to know how to reach them. You understand? There's a way to, both organically and commercially, there's a way to reach them. And that is part of the things I also show in my, it's something I'm inviting you to join, inviting you ahead of time to join the wait list. I will drop the link also in the description where you can, join the wait list. You can even register. Yeah, the registration have begun. What am I saying, Seth? Registration have begun already. And I'm giving it for those who come through this avenue that you heard me here and you join, you'll be having a 50% slash. Yes, a 50% slash. That's it. That if you're coming through, that you saw me off YouTube and you go through the link, you'll be getting a 50% cut down. That is something anyone that is not watching this wouldn't get. So that's it. So you will know who to give. I'm going to be holding you by the hands, and see, you will launch. You will make your money there. You will make back your money. Now that I'm telling you, you will make back the money that you spent. You understand? Or you invested, because it's not spending, you actually invest in it. Not only will you have the courses, you have different courses. Not only will you have me coach you, not only will you, even after the 5 weeks, if you have questions, come and ask me. Maybe you want to launch another product, I'll be there for you. I will always and always be there for you. Now, what is stopping you from monetizing your knowledge? What? How many times people have this limiting mindset? I cannot do it. It's not true. You can. Have you ever had to gist with somebody? Have you ever had to be asked about something? Guess what? You can do it. If you've ever been asked, you've ever asked somebody something and the person, and somebody have ever asked you something and you had something to reply back, you have something. You can do it. You can do it. You can make that ebook. You can have that course or those courses. You can. You can do that webinar. It's very possible. There are simple ways to get it done. Why something is hard is when you don't know how to do it, you don't have someone to guide you. That is when it becomes hard. Otherwise, guess what? It is amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing how much you can get. Now, you might say, I'm afraid. Guess, let me tell you. I always like to, I always remember this incident because the first time I ever monetized my knowledge, not knowing whether people will be willing to have it, was when during the COVID 2020, that I decided to do a training online on WhatsApp for natural and organic skincare. And I was in an accountability group. And the guy said, guess what? It was also like a membership group that, every month. And the guy was like, you know what? If you have a knowledge, have you sold it? Oh yeah. Today, go and do the flyer. I started telling people about it. I was like, nobody is there, but I was sweating. Thank God I'd already learned how to use Canva for graphics. So I just took the Canva and just designed the flyer. I told myself anyhow it sees. I just designed it. After designing, I put all the things that we're going to learn, and then I went to my Instagram, I put it there, and then I put it on my WhatsApp status, and then I sent it to all the people that I knew, those I just connected with, and like, well, I'm doing some natural and organic skincare, so if you're interested, come and join. And I just did that. Eventually, people responded. I've learned how to also close, so I tried to explain more to them. Those who were asking, I did it fearful. That's the point I'm trying to say. I was, sweating. I was afraid. Still went ahead and did it. Until today, I'm very, very grateful to God for that I took that step in spite of how I felt. Guess what? If I didn't still take that step, time would have still passed, and I would never know that I can do it or that I had the potential to do it. Some people will be like, Aisha will make money. You will make money. Yes, you will. You will make. There are how do I say it, ways that you do it that what's the word again? Guarantee. You do make money because we didn't get to the people that will patronize you. And I'm going to show you how to discover those people and how to go and meet them. Sorry, I missed them, and how they would come and meet you. Yes, that's what I mean. And what else again? I think I wrote something down. It's late. It's too late to start. Some people say, beg man, this is something I should have done like 5 years ago. It's too late to start. It's never too late to start. If you don't start now, guess what? The year will still end, and you will still not have started. Time will go anyway. So by the end of the year, what will you be telling yourself? But by the end of the year, you could have kicked off a money-making machine through your knowledge. And I think that is that. What else again? What is again? At this point, maybe would I take questions? You know what? If you have questions, just drop them on the comment section. I will take time to answer them. If something I can answer now, I will answer them now. But if I cannot answer now, I will answer you in the comment section, because the time I set for this is almost, over. I have another appointment, so let me see how I get this round this up. But the thing is this: when is the best time for you to start? I said the best time to start, maybe making money or preparing for your financial freedom, was yesterday. The next best time, was 10 years ago. The next best time is now. So you need to start now. Start now. And for me, one thing I always wish about start all over again was I wish I had a coach from the very beginning. I won't have stressed some stress I went through unnecessarily. In fact, I went through some stress and I just felt I was wasting my time, and I just gave up. Until I picked up again. Of course, when I met a coach, I realized that, I was doing something right. This was just the normal pathway, and I didn't even know. But there are pathways I should have followed that would have made things easier for me if I had a coach. And that's the reason I tell you need a coach. So what I'm going to tell you is that if monetizing your knowledge is something you're very interested in, click on the link below. Yes, and you would have a 50% discount, for you, a 50% slash in this investment. And facts. Anyway, let me see. Okay, I also drop a group you can join because I'll be dropping the testimonials of other people that have already made money through this particular monetized their knowledge and made money big time. Imagine people making millions from this. Anyway, let's just leave that and face the most important thing. Get started. You need to get started. That's the most important thing. You need to get started. You need to start making that money now. You need to start. You must start somewhere. You must bring that knowledge out. When you come, I will help you bring out that knowledge. Now, some of you already know what to do. That reminds me, because there's going to be, I'm a productivity coach. I also teach people how to monetize their knowledge, and I help people to, accomplish their goals, the goals they set for themselves. I'm going to be having a webinar soon. I think I'm dropping on the channel on how to accomplish your goals. It was actually done during I did one during the middle of the year, but now we're entering another quarter. I think we need to refresh it. But after then, there's going to be an accountability group, which there you must fulfill your goals. You just have to fulfill your goals, I'm telling you. So if your goal is to monetize your knowledge, wow, then good for you. I'll also drop the link there. Maybe you already know what to do. Your problem is implementation. Some of you have done courses before. You know what to do. You know how to get it done. Your problem is that you just need someone to hold you accountable. Then you can as well join the accountability program. It's tagged smash a goal. Yes, smash a goal. Smash a goal challenge. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for 14 days. And within that 14 days, at least you should have smashed a goal. Especially if you've never smashed a goal before. Even if you have and you've never been organized, that will also help you to be organized. So that's that. And I think I'll be wrapping it up here. And I hope I just drop a comment, give this video a thumbs up, because I'm going to be leaving it on this. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving. Give it a like so that many other people can still get it, share. Feel free to share it also to your friends and to your family. But you know what? I challenge you, start now. So I've told you how to do an ebook. Okay, start with that. Even if you don't want to come in, start with that. Do something with this free knowledge that you have received. So I think that's that. Do have an amazing time. And like I said, especially if you get to watching these, let me see, then comment. And you have a question, just drop it at the comment section. I will be there in the comment section answering you. Yeah, so I think we should call it a day. Yeah.